Hey, this is John and Ben with Gate Leapers and Geek Exploration, the podcast, and we have something new and exciting to share with you. We made more comic book.
Now live on Kickstarter, Space Oddities number 3.
Space Oddities is an adventure comedy story about the crew of the Aftosa, Jorge McSanchez and Dirk.
They are in the business of locating and procuring lost or misappropriated antiquities.
While on a job, a young woman named Jet Paxton suddenly becomes an unsolicited crew member.
Jet's quest to find her mother will point them toward a fabled artifact of immense power and all the danger that comes with it.
Space Oddities is the beautiful, talented, and great-smelling love child of Indiana Jones and the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
So if you're into screwball space adventures with a little heart, visit spaceoddities.com for the latest updates and to learn more.
And if you're new to Space Oddities, you can get all 40 pages of issue 1 on Drive-Thru Comics for just $1.
Cheap.
Come ye gather round and hear, come ye thither, get in here. Join the quest, it is uncharted. Join the Dicey Bastards.
6 writers face off by a roll of the dice. They'll fight dirty, leave nothing behind but fingerprints and a tall tale. Stealing hearts, breaking parts, with plenty of time to kill.
Dicey, but never fair bastards. Death is always near. Dicey, you know they can't be trusted bastards. Come on and join the Dicey Bastards.
Hey there, A&D Deviants, Junior Adventures, and friends. Welcome to the next episode of Authors Interaction Presents The Dicey Bastards. My name is MK Gibson, your host, Dungeon Master, and author of such books as She Dreams of Fire and To Beat the Devil. Who do I have with me today? Why, it's the same people we always have. What a surprise. Let's start with the first on the list, Robert Bevan.
Hello, friends. Robert Bevan here, author of the Caverns and Creatures series of comedy, fantasy novels, and short stories. In this game, I played Jorsa the Sorcerer, the Sorcerer with the Morcerer. I don't have a lot of news. I got a new book coming out sometime in the future, Critical Failures 10. There will probably be several more episodes where I make this announcement before it's ready.
Well, you also have several books right now that are free for Kindle readers, don't you?
That's true, but they won't be by the time this airs.
Well, that's
too late, suckers.
Listen up, past you guys. You should have got it. I know I got mine. Next up, Rick Waltieri. Mr. Gerd, how are you?
Hey everyone, my name is Rick Waltieri and I play Moog Face Eater, the Eldritch Knight. That's dynamite. Yeah, I just 100% dated myself with that one. Anyway, in real life, I write several things, but if you're looking for new stuff, by the time you're listening to this, Mike the Werewolf should hopefully be out on Kindle Vella, and Time Chaser, my very first lit RPG story, ignoring one I did for the Shingles series, should hopefully be well on its way as well.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, sir. Next up is Mr. Hayes. Drew, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great. Hey everybody, I am Drew Hayes, player of Kabert the Expedient, a centaur who is always putting the cart before the horse, because it's his pride and joy. In real life, I am the author of books such as NPCs, Superpowers, and Villain's Code, the newest book of which, Chilling Reflections, number 3, is coming out on August 8th. Oh, but that's not all. I have Rover Powered, first of my new young adult series, coming out on September 3rd. Oh, but that's not all. I have A Decade of Death and Decisions, a culmination of 10 years of writing done on my website / with an audience, and that comes out on October 19th.
That sounds like amazing, and I can't wait to read it. Next up, E.M. Kaplan. How are you, ma'am?
Hey, hi. How you doing? Let's see here. I'm Emily, and I write books under E.M. Kaplan. I have a book called Arsenic and Alibis out right now, which you should grab. It's a fun, lighthearted mystery. Today I'm playing Klaudia, who will not be needing a manicure on her right hand because she has no fingernails. But a little bit of trivia. I personally have never been to a nail salon, but my nails are always done by a weird little Asian woman.
Are you counting yourself?
Yes.
Okay. And last, and maybe even least, I don't know, Steve Wetherill, how are you, sir?
Hi there, Stan Dandyliver here, the swashbuckler who's quite the fuckler. I cannot think of anything else that rhymes with buckler.
That was perfect.
Buckler, smuggler, juggler.
Yeah, well, okay. No, I can see there are other rhymes. I'm just not very quick. Yeah, I write books also. Pick up one of my books. Google it. You've got a world of information at your fingertips. And I will also have a decade of death and decisions, which I will be seeing my doctor about next week.
It just sounds so sad. All right, before we get in the game, I want to take a moment to remind all of you listeners that if you're not already part of the A&D family, then you are indeed missing out. Head over to patreon.com/authors and dragons. Check out the various tiers, all the perks, and come join us. At just the $5 a month, you can join our Discord server, hang out with hundreds of really cool people and us authors, and get to know everybody, all these amazing fans and friends. Or head over to authorsanddragons.com and check out our merch links at TeePublic for some really cool stuff. But if you don't have cash, don't worry about it. Just go to your favorite podcast services, hit the likes, hit the subscribes, hit the comment field. Same thing with YouTube. The more you do that and the more you share, the more it helps us. All right, with all that shilling out of the way, is everybody ready to get into the game?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Also, that was
All right.
really good chilling. I'm impressed.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Except I would add it, if you don't have any money, steal from your old parents and send it to us.
Well, that is true. Yeah, we actually endorse filching the elderly for their money, fleecing them. So that too. All right. Greetings, all. This is Connie. Stan's conscience. What's crackin'? That's what the kids say, right? Fuck it. Kids are stupid. Moving on. In the last adventure, the Dicey Bastards had a naked campout, and Stan used a spell to discover the secret of Klaudia's new magic mirror. What does she do? She then used it to discover the secret of turtle testicles. Time well spent. After brainstorming ideas to replace Moog's missing hand with either a stick or a dagger and 2 rubber bands, the team set off, arriving at the burned-out remains of the Crossroads Inn. After Moog attempted to plant incriminating evidence, the team was discovered. Oh no! But quick thinking and dumb guards soon had the team masquerading as a supplemental inspecting unit. Those dumb guards. But anyway, discovering that the basement of the Green Trees family contained evil necromantic activities and magic and spells and all kinds of crap, the team somehow, and I really mean somehow, painted the legally distinct turtles as heroes while giving full credit and all the reward to Dan Standyliver, Mike Tyson, and Michael Faceeater of the Totally Innocent Party. Yes, friends, let that sink in. These are your heroes that you keep listening to. After which, the team traveled late into the evening, coming upon the town of West Cherry and several corpses. After walking into a very, very obvious ambush location, the team was assaulted by invisible children with their wands of magic missiles, which is where we pick up, ready for combat. And
Voice in my head.
And one Jorsa wrote down. My sentence wasn't done yet. Yes, Daniel.
There's a lot going on right now, but I want to get back to you about the what's cracking phase. I don't think I've ever used that. I'm not sure where you picked it up from.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it wasn't from you, then... Oh, yeah.
Yes. Let's waste some more precious time, Daniel. What do you have? You want to have a talk? Is this what you want to do?
Well, I'm panicking right now, but...
And you should, because you are one Jorsura down. Children are upon you. You should see yourself. All right.
Jorsura!
I always forget what happens, between games, but I am now constantly reminded with animations that I'm not only down, but I'm still not wearing pants. All right.
Were you ever?
When I went back to the old episode, you were technically naked except for your hat, but the animations have you with no hat now, and I like it, so you're just wearing a serape made out of Stan's tarp. Just cut a hole in the middle, and now you look like Luke Skywalker, but without the clothes underneath it, just a big old serape. So
you just look like you've taken too many mushrooms at a festival.
All right, that's priority 2. Okay.
As you were walking down this path, you guys got into position. 3 little laser dots appeared out of nowhere. Each of these children came out of invisibility and shot you with a wand of magic missiles. You all took a buttload of damage, and this is where we pick up. What's it called? Give me your initiative roll. It's been so long. That's what it is. Yes, initiative.
It's been a long time since we took initiative.
Well, I rolled, and it showed me a 20, but it didn't show.
Did you click on your character first in roll 20?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
He spent about 10 years telling us to do that.
Yeah, I was like very
It'd be
excited to
hilarious if
finally
you
do
didn't.
it right on the first.
Let's see. What do the child predators get? They got to roll their. That's a D100, a 14. So yeah, they go on a.
Yeah, 67 initiative. That might be a little hard to beat.
Oh, kids are hyper.
They get a +1 to their initiative, so they go on a 15. So top of the order. Okay, Moog, you were there. These children appeared. They all pointed their wands, shouted at you, and they've been laughing and taunting you ever since.
All right. Well, how high up are they on these rocks?
Okay, each one the kid here he is at the this one right here. He is at the lowest point of approximately 8 or 10 feet off the ground.
All right. So how easy would it be for me to get up there next to him? Like
you would 5, 10, 15, 20, and I would need an athletics roll to get up beside him because you're going to be like basically leaping up there to try to get to him, which you can do, but that'll be the rest of your movement.
That's fine. All right. Acrobatics, you said?
This is a run and jump, so athletics.
Athletics, that's even better. Okay, do I actually have a roll button for this one? That's only an 8.
Okay, an 8.
Just tried to Bakar and forgot he didn't have a hand.
You pull a hammy, slip back down, and land here next to it. You went you ever when you were a kid, you would run and jump and you would plant your leg and but the knee didn't bend when you try to jump up something. And it basically buckled oh shit, and pulled the hamstring, fell backwards, hit the ground. You are prone. That is your that's where you're at the moment.
All right, well then,
that is an excellent response to children laughing at you.
Yeah.
I'll show you damn kids. Oh God, my leg, my old man leg. Oh God.
That's 2 down, and we haven't done anything yet.
As he's laughed with me, I'll shut him up with a ray of frost.
All right, give me a. All right, what's yours? Oh, a natural 1.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All right.
Okay, so I lay there and I shoot this guy.
Well, I think with a natural 1, give me a favor. Roll me a D4. Odds, Kabir, even, Stan, because your hand slipped and fell backwards when you're shooting rays of force. So
4.
So odds, evens. You shot Stan with a ray of frost. Stan, take 4 cold damage.
Okay.
Please go down, Stan.
Yeah, I mean that's very close to killing me.
Oh God.
What the fuck was that for? I wasn't laughing at you. I mean, it was funny, but
These kids are laughing their asses off.
That was for your elf half.
That was it's basically, you ever seen you've gone to the zoo and you've seen laughing baboons and monkeys. That's basically what's happening here. These kids are this is the best thing they've seen all day.
Well, Moog's ready to die now.
All right, Stan, you're up.
is it there for this Kabir?
No, I think I'm
Kabir. My mistake, Kabir. You are up, sir.
All right. I got 2 ways I can play this. But one just seems more fun than the other. So, I will drop a healing word on Jorcerer as a bonus action.
Okay.
Jorcerer, you are at 8. I will use my action to wild shape into an ape.
Okay.
I'll just put a little icon on my guy. It's not quite an ape, but bear will work.
There's a big difference between bears and apes.
An ape is just a more amusing bear.
Actually, Gibby, could I have a token for this? Because I'm going to have to track a lot of stuff like hit points and whatnot.
There you go.
That's perfect. That's great. Thank you, sir.
Needlessly adorable.
There you go. Control by you.
All right.
You can control.
And then I am just going to use movement to get over here kind of within the rocky outcropping so that it's not easy for them to target me.
All right. Stan.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to try and heal some of the damage needlessly done to me when he shot me in the ass with a ray of frost.
Sorry, Moog not mean to give you cold shoulder.
We didn't say where it hit. I mean, it could have hit you in the crotch.
Oh, well, probably. Let's be real. Okay, so bonus action healing word.
Okay.
5. That's pretty all right considering it's just a low-level bard spell. I'll take it. I'll take anything at this point. And I'm going to use my actual action to try and put these kids to sleep.
Okay.
That was actually going to be my other plan, Steve. So I'm glad. I want to see how this goes.
Okay, casting sleep. So yeah, haha, very funny. Bedtime, motherfuckers.
All right, so for those with Fey ancestry, they know that sleep spells and things that put them to sleep don't quite work. So you cast your spell, and each one of the kids' magical masks that they seem to be wearing crackles, and the kids just like shake their heads like, "You can't put us to bedtime yet, you old fart! No way, man, no!" And then like, so your spell goes off and has no effect.
Wait, are they elf children, or can I tell
It
what
seems
kind
like
of
the magical
children they are?
masks? It seems like the masks they are wearing are bestowing certain blessings upon these kids.
All right, I will relay that information to the rest of the crew. These little shits are cheating.
Well, it's the little shit's turn. So this little shit is going to use the ability to leap and land over here, and he's going to get down low. This one's going to run up and give you a shove and try to knock you over that guy. So it's
Classic.
gonna be a shoving attack to knock you prone.
Clever boys.
I roll with advantage for this. With their athletics, a 20. So
20
that
definitely
hits.
hits. Yeah.
Yeah, so no damage. They are just knocking you. You fall backwards over to this guy and are knocked prone. No damage. And one of them says to you, "Is like, your mom's so fat she takes us more space than a gelatinous cube." Oh! And they high five each other.
Oh, I didn't want to murder children today, but I'm getting there.
And this one's going to move around with the rest of his movement. This one is going to, he's just going to teabag Moog. He can come up here and just teabags on Moog. Let me see. This one here sees Klaudia. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, there's a monkey here. Sorry, he's going to go for the monkey. He's just going to try to tackle the monkey. He's going to jump and he's going to jump off there and throw his body weight on you, and he's going for a grapple. So
Harambe all over again.
Yeah, I was like, okay, what do we roll? What do we roll for grapple?
He's going. He grapples, so he hits your armor class. He hits a 19, so he gets you. Now it's contested strength. So his strength versus your athletics or your acrobatics.
Okay, the ape has a 5 athletics, and then what is his size as a child? Is he small, medium, large? Because I know that comes into play.
Well, we're going to count him as a medium because he's like a 12 or 13 year old. So he's not a little kid, but he's not a full adult either. He's just got awkward growth spurt, So he's going to count as a medium creature.
Okay, then I think no bonuses either way because the ape is also medium. All right, so just athletics.
Yep. So he's going to go for his strength roll versus your athletics.
No, I didn't want the definition of athletics. I wanted you to roll it.
16. So
7.
he got a 16 because he has no bonuses.
He definitely did better.
So this kid has you in a headlock. And he says, "Hey man, have you ever been mistaken for someone who's actually competent?" As he noogies your head. Oh my god, this guy's so ugly and funny. He's gonna double move just to get on the other side of Klaudia, but he's gonna lose his action. And same thing with this one. That one's gonna sprint all the way up, and that's both his movement and his action to get there. So it's the end of the kid's turn. Yeah. Next up is
not the best round we've ever had.
Jorcerer, it's your turn. There's a child predator standing over, like the predator over you, the kid over you. He's doing that thing where he spits a little bit and it goes real far, almost hits your eye, and he sucks it back up, and he lets it keep going down, almost hits your eye, sucks it back up. And then he goes for Wet Willy. So it's your turn.
I'm dead.
No, you're not.
No,
you're
at 8 hit points, dude.
Yeah, he gave you
I healed you last.
Yes, Drew gave you a healing word. You're at 8 hit points.
You could just carry on pretending to be dead if you like. It's not going well for us.
Just assume Jorcerer was trying to play possum.
He's like, "Hey, Brayden." Yeah, Jaden. I can see this guy's balls. They're so weird looking. This guy has baby balls.
Gasp.
All right. Let's see. What
Fireball to his face.
Considering, I think I will do. Oh, all right. I'm going to move first, and apologize to Klaudia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to web.
Well, hang on, real fast. Did you disengage?
Oh, I did not.
All right, then he's going to get a swing on you.
That's fine.
All right, he is going to try. He's going to try to grapple you, so you try to restrain you from moving. That's what he's going to go for. Natural 1. Nope. This kid slips and falls. And
Do I need to oppose that?
Nope. he went to grab you and rolled a natural 1 on his. So he slipped and fell in his own drool little pile.
I mean,
So
really,
he,
what does Jorsa have to grab onto that somebody would want to grab onto right now?
So no, you are definitely free to move.
Tackled my monkey.
Yes.
Oh.
So you were 5 spaces away. Feel free.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right,
Okay.
I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to cast web on Klaudia and the 3 children surrounding her.
Okay.
Let's see. Webby, web, web. I guess I don't really need to roll it because it's not a roll thing, but I wanted to push a button.
Okay.
So, web.
This was always going to happen.
And it's a what is it? What is it? Is it a 15-foot square? How big is a square?
It is 20-foot cube.
Okay.
All right, nice web.
Well, that's a cube. Everything in there is cubed, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask a question that we're all gonna regret. Where
Yes.
does Jorsa shoot the web from?
Thank you. I was going to let that one go, but Drew, thank God, good taste prevailed. So
Hey, I know what the people come to this podcast for.
Yes,
comes from
I
his third
tackle
nipple.
the monkey and squirt the web.
Oh God.
you could shoot it from your new magical third nipple. So
Oh. Ooh. No.
There are no good options here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess butthole is the most accurate because then he's a spider.
But
No more ideas, please.
yeah, Claudia's taking the brunt of this.
all right. So when it comes to your web spell, it's a dexterity saving throw DC 13. So let's see. Kid who's laid down, he's going to fail automatically. And the next kid to Claudia's north he fails, and the other one below he succeeds. So he is not webbed. This one here, this kid managed to move out of your web.
Oh my.
All right, Klaudia, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Does she have stuff on her?
Well, first I need you to roll a dexterity save DC 13,
Okay.
You're surrounded by
lest you
stuff.
two be webbed.
It's not interacting with.
17. Yeah, you're fine. 17
Okay.
plus 6, 23. So I'll have you dodge out of the way, and you're next to this child predator. So, all
Okay.
right. So you are free and clear of the web, and there's a kid in front of you. What would you like
Yeah.
to do?
Do I get anything sneaky as a bonus?
If you were coming out of the shadows or something like that, yes, you had hidden. But since you are in plain sight and trying to stab a kid, you get no bonuses.
All right. I will just.
She was hidden in sperm.
Web, Jorsa, web. And then she intentionally dropped out of it.
His cunning, impenetrable facade of innuendo is slipped.
She has a mask on. She is wearing protection.
Well, you two have a mask. And she has.
That's
Oh,
for
now
the
you can
best.
roll something. Dagger,
Jeez.
17 piercing damage. Jesus.
You're going to be
Nice.
combing that stuff out of your fur for ages.
There's no sneak attack on this, so it's just the straight up damage. So it's the 17 hits, and you 8 damage to the kid.
You little brat.
It hurts him. It hurts him a lot. It's like, oh, and the kid is like, he looks down. Now he's bleeding heavily on your thing. He's like, there is no beholder's eye in which you're beautiful. And he slips, and the kid, he's just laying there. Like, you realize you have just stabbed a 13-year-old, and he is bleeding profusely, and he looks like he is a hair's breadth from death.
Kid, you ever have sperm in your eye, a web in your eye?
Not since my time in the church.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
All right, next up. Oh, God damn it. Top of the order, Moog. There's a
All right.
kid. He is teabagging and farting in your face.
I'm going to stand up.
He says, "You're so stupid. If an illithid tried to eat your brain, it would starve."
Let me ask a question.
You
So
have the
when you
perfect opportunity to eat his balls.
when you cast a cube,
Finally, the perfect opportunity arises.
When you cast what?
when you cast something that gets cast in a cube, is it automatically ground level, or can you raise it a bit? Like if I wanted to cast a spell that can encompass a few people, but not necessarily destroy Stan.
Oh no, you can lay it off the ground. You can work a 3-dimensional space.
Okay, all right. Then I am going to when I stand up, I'm going to cast a thunder wave,
Okay.
just high enough off the ground to miss Stan, but to get these 2 kids.
Which 2 kids? You will go one of the ones that are in the
The
web?
one next to me and the one next to Stan. It's a 15-foot cube.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to get them both. 5, 10, 15. They're 25 feet apart.
Oh.
They're 20 feet apart. So
20 feet apart.
you would not be able to.
Oh, yeah.
If you could stand and cast your spell and almost get the ones over here, you can get one or two. You can get one of them. You'd have to.
All right.
move
You know
and take
something?
so.
Fuck that. I'll stand up.
Okay, half your movement.
I will cast Green Flame Blade on the kid.
Well, you cast it on your weapon, then you hit them. So.
Yes. And then I will attack.
I love the idea of a weapon enchantment on the. Thanks.
And then I will use Widow Crippler.
Okay, go for
God.
it. All right, so
All right.
12 to hit, misses.
Okay. Then I will use my action surge and try again.
Fair enough.
Whack-a-mole in this kid.
17.
17 does hit for a total of 10 damage
10
plus the
damage.
fire, right?
Yep. Only 1 damage though for the fire.
But it doesn't matter. You
just murdered a child.
Yeah, you got up, kid. You swung it the first time. The kid ducked underneath it, stood up. It's like feeble mind wouldn't even work on you, dude. You're so dumb. Oh my god! And you action surge, back swung right into his head, and you took his head with your mace. Actually, it was Widow Crippler's your mace, right?
Yep.
You don't have that. You gave that to the Ninja Turtle.
Yes, and you remember that at the end of the last game, I called it back with my weapon bond.
Oh, that's right. You're correct. And we joked about it flying back into your face. Yes. So Widow Crippler removes this kid's head clean from his shoulders.
And at which point Moog will say, "Moog, no, you are, but what am I?"
Here, Jimmy, give me a quick. Do me a favor. Give me a dexterity check. Just a straight dexterity check.
Okay.
Give me a number.
10.
10's perfectly average. You hit him with the mace, it beheads him, his body slumps over, and you on instinct reach out and catches the kid's head before it hits the ground. And then that's when you say to him, "I know you are, but what am I?" So you are now holding a kid's head on your stump of your Moog, your other Moog arm stump. So
look, Moog have new hand.
I mean, on the upside, enchanted mask.
Yeah.
Makes you immune to sleep, if nothing else.
Next up is Kabir the Expedient. You have a child predator holding you, noogieing you. You can try to break free again, or just do something with him because you're restrained, but doesn't mean you can't attack.
Oh, I'm grappled.
Yes.
And that just means my speed is 0, but it does not negatively impact my ability to punch him one bit.
Nope, not at all.
So I will be multi-attacking this young child.
Yeah, as you should. You should
with
really
2 ape fists.
You should lay right into his little kid testicles.
8 and 16.
The 16 hits.
All right.
Where would you like to punch
damage?
Him? Where would you like to punch for 4 damage?
Let's see. If I'm being noogied, it feels like the most logical place I'd be able to punch him would be the ribs.
Sounds good to me. All right, so he's down. He is down 4 to the ribs. Okay. You hit him, and he's like, "Oh God!" Oh, now his loose. Let me see. Let me give him a Constitution roll. See, because he's a kid. He hangs on to the hold. All right, Stan, it's your turn.
Stan will sit up from his prone position and use vicious mockery on the child.
Which one?
Currently wrestling Kabir.
Okay.
He will say, "Hey kid, we've got an actual woman with us, and she's going to tell every girl in your village that you were spanking your monkey in public."
Ooh, well done. All right, what?
That was good. That was solid.
Wisdom DC 13.
He fails.
Oh,
Kids
man.
Kids have no wisdom.
They do not.
So he... Let me do another quick check with disadvantage now. 7. So, yeah, he lets go of you, Kabir, and his hands go to his head. He's like, "Oh," and he is really, really woozy. He starts crying. And that's so mean. Big bubbles of snot and like a little bit of piss comes out, and his eyes are watering. Yeah, he's not looking so tough anymore.
Still got it.
All right, now it's the child predator's turn. All right, these two inside the cube are going to try to get out. So I'm going to roll 2 d20s, 1 for each of them. 1 gets out, 1 does not. So the kid over here gets free. This kid is still prone and he is stuck. This kid who is dead, so I'm just going to put him on the side. He is dead.
Stan will also say, "Moog, I probably should have said this at the outset, but We want to kill as little children as possible.
Moog killed little children.
Yeah, we're trying to
wanna
kill
aim for
little
the
children.
small ones?
Let me check my grammar on that. Try not to.
All right,
Fewer children. Try. Let's go for 0 child deaths if we can, fellas. Say.
Well, we've already missed that option.
All right, so the kids. Okay, the one down here at the bottom of the map who's been watching everything, kind of like the leader. He goes, "Plan B, everybody, Plan B. I'll tell Gam Gam." And he is going to touch his mask and disappear. This one who was holding on to Kabir, he too will touch his mask and disappear. Now, Drew, you sense him moving. Because you're standing in the bushes and leaves. He touches his mask, so he's leaving your area. If you want to do a blind attack on him, you can. This is with the disadvantage.
You know what? I will take it. I will. Is subdual still a thing? Does anybody remember?
Not really.
Okay. All right.
Well, you can say you're attempting to go for a knockout. If you let me know that ahead of time, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm aiming to knock him unconscious, not pulp his head.
Okay.
14.
That's with disadvantage?
Sorry. I'll just roll again,
just roll it again
and ignore the damage.
Well, it missed. Here's the thing. You missed anyway, so it doesn't matter.
15, yeah.
So, all right. So you miss him. You hear a rustling of the leaves and okay. See. These two, they're not listening to the leader because they got a lady here and they're not happy. So they are going to try to punch, especially the one who got stabbed. He's going to try to punch the ever living shit out of Klaudia. So he gets attacked without advantage because the other guy's on the other side. Natural 20. So he's going to punch you with his kid fist for a total of 2 damage.
You feral brat.
And the kid on the other side is going to attack you as well, doing the exact same thing. So a 14 plus. There's a 14 miss. Does 14 hit or miss you?
Miss.
Okay, so one kid punched you right in the nose, just a little bit of a bloody nose. And the other kid missed you horribly. So they are right there. That is their. Actually, yep, they should have used that. Oh, this what they'll do. He'll reach up and tap his mask. Use the bonus action to Misty Step over to here, and he will do the same. They want to get 2 good punches in. Now they're both this. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that's about right. And put him here. Yep. Okay, cool. That's their movement. This other kid is stuck. He will touch his mask and appear to go invisible, but he is still apparently still webbed, so he's might be dumb. All right. Next up is Jorcerer the Sorcerer.
All right. Jorcerer would like to release a burning discharge at the kid that just disappeared in the web.
Oh, webs are flammable. Webs are specifically flammable. Oh, no.
So, yeah, it's always advised to not do that because holding people in the web is better, but I've always maintained that I will burn webs whenever possible. I'm going to cast a firebolt at that spot in the web where he just
bridges as well.
Oh, that's fine. Here, yeah, go ahead.
Does that work?
14,
right,
yeah.
14.
So 14. Now you don't hit the child predator, but you definitely hit the web. 5 damage. Okay, cool. You hear screaming. You hear screaming because everything goes up. Actually, hang on. That would magnify the fire, right? Because it burns all the way around because it's not just 1 damage because it's the entire web going up. So it would be 5 damage for each. Okay, yeah, you hear screaming and then like.
All right, 2 masks.
And 1 erection.
All right. So yeah, this kid reappears and he is, you'll notice here is that the after he dies, the mask melts away. It just evaporates into mist and shadow.
Was that also true of the one Moog obliterated?
Yes, I was going to tell you at the end of the fight, but since you guys have asked twice, I'm letting you know now ahead of time. After the kid dies, the masks melt away into mist and shadow.
Boo, cheap.
Sorry about that.
You're telling me we can't even rob these dead children?
No, you may not rob the dead children. All right, Klaudia, it is now your turn. There's a dead child laying among this burned out web, which is now technically gone. There are 2 kids to your southeast standing there unsure of what to do, and some of the kids who disappeared. What do you want to do?
She would like to shoot an arrow at the southernmost kid who is most damaged.
Okay.
The
One you
weakest,
stabbed is
you want to
bleeding out?
shoot
Yes.
the weakest child. Just say that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
By all means.
They opened fire. We're closing fire.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah.
God damn!
Fucking Charles Bronson, this kid.
Klaudia.
He's got a hole in his chest and his heart is stapled to a tree.
In a move that completely upsets the entire world we're in, Klaudia pulls out a fucking shotgun.
for the fuck of it, just because they were running away, I'm gonna count this as a sneak attack damage. You're standing in the shadows because it's funnier this way. I mean, he was gonna die regardless. He had 2 hit points left. When you hit him for a total of 19, the arrow goes to the back of his head with such force that his entire face explodes outward like a shotgun blast. And you just JFK'd this kid, okay? He falls, trips,
Back into
falls
the left.
and his friend standing next to him. Ah, why? He drops to his knees, and he's like, "Declan, why? What? This is supposed to be a game."
Stay in school, kid.
Stay in school.
Oh God! I know it gets demonetized immediately,
Oh
but I want that
God.
scene as a T-shirt so bad, just and obliterated.
Dude, okay,
Stay at
not for
school.
nothing, but like, Briggs, if you're listening, I need a child running away.
Maybe if you make it a goblet or something.
And the arrow but the cameras of the kids and like falls out of frame. You see Klaudia in the background, zooms in on her eyes. Stay at school. Oh my God.
Stan will just kind of nudge everyone. Go, when we recount this tale, these guys were all over 21, right?
They're all 6'2" dudes. They're coming at us.
It's okay. They barely legal.
I mean, I feel like somehow we're gonna have to put this on the totally innocent party.
It wouldn't hurt them. They've got so much cred right now. Like,
Yeah,
the
they
tip
can
is doing
handle.
great.
They can handle this ding.
Yeah.
If they're gonna
Right.
get the highs, they're gonna get the lows too.
Mr. Face Eater, it is your turn. There's one kid left on the map.
And another one that's all over the map.
So apparently, what is the body count now? 4 for killing as few children as possible.
Let me see. 1, 2, no, only 3 for right now. One kid survived. He was hurt, but he got away. And the other 2 that were like went invisible and they scampered off. So
I don't know. We're gonna have to like deliver 4 babies.
Yeah, the leader escaped, the one who noogied me escaped, and then there's one who is weeping over his friend, who I have a hunch is about to regret that.
there was one at the top of the map too that listened and like was above you. So there were 5 on the map. There were 5 on the map, I think. Maybe 6.
I'll Ray of Frost this one.
That hits.
17 for 7.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, he is frozen, stuck in place, still crying. His tears over his dead friend crystallize on his face, and he looks at you. Why?
Why not?
Oh God!
His eyes will never like, go ahead and do it. Your mom's so ugly. Clerics try to turn her.
Well,
All right.
I can see you've learned nothing.
That is his turn. Kabir, it's your turn.
Kabir is going to just kind of face where the bushes were and make a gentle shooing motion and put his hand in and kind of rustle so it's impossible for anybody to tell what anybody else might be rustling.
Fair enough.
That feels like a good use of my turn. Probably the best use I could do.
The best part is, it's like, it wasn't even Moog. It was Klaudia who really sent the message.
Yeah. Yeah, there was like
Okay.
defensibility for most of them, and then like the two running away, you just like obliterate. It's like you will bury a closed casket.
God damn it! All right,
He can't
Mr.
see
Daniel
without
Liver,
his glasses.
You're up, sir. Oh, he can't see without his glasses. Beautiful. Hey, Stan, there's a kid who is near death, nearly dead, frozen over, laying there next to the corpse of his friend, weeping. Do you want to finish him off?
And another who can't see because he has no face.
Okay. As the old saying goes, obliterate a bunch of kids first, ask questions later. And I do actually generally want to interrogate this kid to find out what the fuck is going on here. So I will approach and do so, if we can. I'm assuming the child's not stupid enough to fight back. They might be, but at this point it seems kind of moot. I'll say, hey kid, let's you and me have a chat. Now, you've seen a lot of crazy things today. No doubt you've learned some valuable life lessons from today's adventure, but what I really need to know from you is, where the fuck are your parents?
And that's what you're doing with your turn?
Yeah, I'm not done. I don't know. The kid is half frozen and looking at his dead, obliterated friend. I'm not going to shoot him.
Well, does Ray of Frost freeze him? It doesn't freeze him to the ground. It's just an offensive spell.
No, I
correct?
recognize
Yeah,
he's still potentially a
It
threat.
cuts his
but
movement in half.
It slows his
I
movement.
believe, yeah.
No, I think it slows his movement by 10.
Okay.
I'm trying to calm the child.
Oh, I know what you're trying to do.
Do you want me to roll something to that effect?
Yeah,
Did
give me
you
a
turn around your hat and sit backwards in a chair?
Did you go full Riker, one leg over the thing, and like sit down? Like, all right, kids. Let's have this chat.
So all your friends have been murdered.
Let's rap.
Yeah, let's rap, kiddo.
So your body's changing.
It certainly changed for your friend there.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what to roll. What's the opposite of intimidation?
It's persuasion.
Persuasion, right? I'm used to play Brandon Firemaster.
Jimmy's voice.
14 persuasion.
Okay, that's not bad. Let me see. The kid looks at you, looks at his friend, and is like, Graham's gonna kill you. And he touches his mask and he turns invisible. And then he starts, you hear movement. He's stumbling because he's cold. So there's no one around him right now, unless someone has Warcaster. There's no one around him to get an attack of opportunity on him. So does anybody have Warcaster?
Well, I'm going to suggest
Sadly, no.
No.
Okay, well then he is going
Do
to.
No.
All right,
Oh
well,
wait,
he's-
no, I do.
All
Oh,
right, well,
shit.
if you have Warcaster, then you can use a spell as an attack of opportunity.
I think we know he's going to, don't we?
All right, so unless you kill this kid, he's going to turn invisible and run off. So what's
All
your
right.
plan?
Well, then I guess I will do so.
If you put it like that.
My hands are tied.
Yeah. What else? What can you do?
Hey, kid, freeze!
Oh!
Shit. Okay, well, all right.
So that was a natural 20 for the listeners.
That was, for the fans listening, that was a natural. Thank you, Drew. So the kid goes to touch his mask and he turns invisible. He takes one step. Moog, being the Warcaster and an orc inside of a full elf's body, he's accustomed to woodland and nature. He tracks the kid, waits 3-4 steps, like, oh yeah, takes a drag off a cigarette, puts it behind his ear like a French sniper, freeze, and hits him with a natural 20. The kid reappears. And just like a bad DC villain, Mr. Cold falls, cracks, breaks, and Terminator 20 style, head rolls a few times. And that is the end of the child predator threat.
I was going to suggest we track the kid to whoever this Gam is, but I don't think that's happening now.
That's okay. I think Gam's going to find us.
We haven't seen how far the head rolls yet. Let's not be pessimistic.
We do seem to have like a starting indication of where he was heading. I guess that's where his face landed, but
Also,
It's just an arrow.
also,
All right,
kid,
so-
no need to fall to pieces.
Oh.
I mean, nice one, Moog, but at the same time, we really need to stop killing children.
Well, battle over. Now we can stop.
Oh, this is going to need quite the steep redemption arc, I think.
I mean, they did start it.
That's exactly the logic a 13-year-old child would use against us, after all.
Yeah,
That's what we could tell Gam Gam.
Well, they did start it. That is true. You know.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are standing in the middle of this particular pass on the way to the town of West Cherry. You are standing amid let me see, 1, 2, at least 3 dead children. One's got no face, one's been shattered, and one was burned to death. So you covered your bases elementally, so you really fucked these kids up. So good job with that. Is there anything you just want to leave the bodies out, or you want to are just going to walk along your merry way, continuing to the town?
You know, the one whose head I knocked off, I think Moog will walk over, dip his finger in blood, and just like on the rock here say, courtesy of totally innocent party.
Oh, God.
I was going to ask if any of them have pants that would fit Joshua, but I really don't want to take pants off of dead
He's
kids.
just wearing a child's lederhosen.
Yeah. Yeah. If you roll, are you going to roll the kids for their gear and stuff? Because the masks are gone.
Stan will say to Moog, I'm not sure if we're invoicing for this one yet. Let's see how it plays out.
All right. On each kid, like there's 4 boys and one of them was a girl. The one that Moog's head took off was a girl. They're all roughly between the ages of 11 and 14. Were, yes. Let me see. They have like standard kid stuff. So they had like, they have a backpack, a rucksack, with them, and it's got like, the fantasy version of like, like granola bars and Snickers.
Let me ask, is there any lunch money we can steal?
Between all of together, about 13 silver. So,
well, that's a start, I suppose.
You can steal their Lunchables. You like their version of Road Ration, so you can take that. They had like water flasks, things like that. They're basically like they were what you can gather. They were built for or hiking, camping, staying out in the woods. So they've been clearly out here doing this a while. You're there. You check them out. They're a little feral looking. Their hair looks starting to dreadlock a little bit. They haven't been washed in a while. They're rather filthy. So
Stan will suggest that we stack these bodies up. There may be nothing we can do for them. They look pretty. They died pretty hard. But if there is something we could do for them down the line, let's keep them findable.
I was thinking the opposite. We should, but I didn't have a spell to dig, and I don't want to go through the effort. But I thought we should bury them.
Feels like just lighting them on fire might be the easiest.
Well, I already did that.
I'm not taking like a bunch of child corpses into town with us. That's not a great way to start a conversation.
No.
We found these.
It'll set a tone.
Well, wait, for this job, are we being paid by the body?
We don't know. We were told to investigate the child predators.
Oh yeah, well we investigated the shit out of them.
Yeah, we've solved a few child predators, definitely. But yeah, Stan will say, "Well, these are just kids. Somebody clearly put them up to this. We defended ourselves. I'm not, probably will lose a bit of sleep over that. But let's just stack the bodies. Not say that we did this for the time being." And see if we can unravel this mystery and find out who the real villain is. I mean, it looks like it's us right now, but hopefully it's somebody else.
Ape noises.
Well done.
Kebab
All right, so you
agrees.
stack the bodies up. All right, so you politely stack the bottom and put you guys here and copy over to the
We should
next
probably
map.
take a short rest while we're doing that, because we also got kind of beat up in that one.
Yeah, stacking child bodies is hard work. Everybody take 5.
Yeah, you guys can take a short rest and use your hit dice and heal back up if you like.
Let's see if I can
I
remember how to
would
do that.
like. Where's the short rest? But there it is. Short rest. Okay, so I'm currently at.
Don't you hate when you get a 1 or something like that on those? It sucks.
I think I got the lowest I could roll, possibly. I recover 3.
I don't even see where my hit points are.
Stan's an old man. His recovery is not what it once was.
Yeah, can you click all your saves? Like hit the 3 successes, perhaps? I'm not sure.
Them all individually.
Note to self: I might want to rethink retraining 2-weapon fighting in next level.
Well, at least we're recovering a little bit, unlike these children who never will.
I'm going to cast Goodberry to give myself 10 of those. I'm going to eat 8 to bring myself up to full hit points. And then I've got
just eat in front of everybody. Just
and then I've got two more if anybody would like an additional 2 hit points.
It's just an ape chowing down on berries.
No, I shifted back to do my short rest and stuff.
The best part is like 1 berry makes you feel full. What do 8 berries do? Just constipated.
I just assume I'm horse farting like a motherfucker.
Uncontrollably shitty.
like they're on a carriage ride.
It's like we go to it's just like an all-you-can-eat protein buffet. It's just like, oh my god. It's like steak and shrimp and chicken, like back to back to back. Like this is not going to go well in the end.
I'm only at 15. I could do with a berry, despite the fact it's being handed to me by a centaur that's furiously shitting.
Compare the farting centaur.
That's my special trick. Whenever I need a boost, I eat a bunch of good berries, light a flame behind me, and rocket surge.
You know what, you guys? If you guys can actually like have Jorce or light that, and certain times you practice it once or twice, I'll let that be your special, like your anime, like team move.
That's exactly what we need.
That'd be pretty fun. It costs a few spell slots, but you get a good.
And you will take damage out the ass, but damn it, you will like
That's
triple
what
your
the
movement
good berries
speed.
are for. They're healing while I'm blasted.
If you do it right, it'll be like Doc Brown and Locomotive in Back to the Future 3. Every burst gets you a little bit, so yeah.
Magical. The magic of fantasy adventure.
All right, so Stan takes one of the remaining good berries. Who wants the other? Is everybody full on hit points? We can save it if we need to.
Yeah, I'm good. How long do they last?
24 hours.
Okay, cool.
All right, I will just hang on to the extra good berry then until we need it.
Smart.
All right. So is everybody ready to move on to the next map?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when I move you over to this map, it'll look like the town will be very small compared to your tokens. This is not to scale. This is just representation of the town center itself, because once you come into the West Cherry, there are a lot of like hills, there are houses, homesteads, farms, and things like that up nestled in the hills all over the place. You're coming down to the town proper. So each one of these is a location. So think of it as a mini map. You guys would tell me where you want it to go, anything you wanted to see and do, and we work from there. You come into the town of West Cherry itself, down through the village proper, and it is dour. Every time you pass, kind of like when you're walking into Hobbiton, and like everybody instead of like happy-go-lucky, plucky halflings, it's really sad adults who are missing their children. There are missing signs everywhere for kids. Some of them artists for renditions. You might recognize one or two. The place is downtrodden. What used to be a once vibrant life place full with their cherry orchards and their cherry pies and their cherry drinks and their cherry Kool-Aid and all the cherries that you had, it just seems like overgrown, a little thatched, little thorny. It's not nearly as nice a place as it used to be. It feels prickly. There's something in the air, and that place definitely feels like there's a curse upon it.
There's child blood in the air.
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah.
for blood.
Well, there is one plus here is that, all these missing children signs, since they are all wearing masks, we don't have to do a deception check when we say, no, we didn't see them.
Well, there's one or two you definitely saw, and one or two you definitely recognized on the path. Yes, and so you come within the town center itself. To the north, you kind of like I'll say there's a little "you are here" type of thing. To the north, this is where the sheriff's station is in. Down here, this is where the local adventuring guild has their headquarters. These are a couple of inns. They all seem to be shut up for the moment, and the mayor's mansion is up to the northwest, but that appears to be under lock and guard, which is also like closed up for the shop for the moment. There are some merchants about selling their wares around the town square, around the fountain.
Okay, everybody be cool. Just that's
this
all.
is more for representation. So as you walk in, again, you see a few merchants. They seem sad. Not a lot of bustle, a lot of commerce. People faces down. Like, have you seen Timmy? No, I haven't. Like, I don't know what's. Oh my god! And there's just some sad moms, sad dads. You see some like workers going in and out of the groves, but like their hearts just aren't in it. Like people are trying to work, but the one thing that is definitely bereft. There are no kids running through the town. There's like no hoops with sticks. There's no little ball on a string and a cup thing. None of that you see in the idyllic town crap. It's just a sad place right now.
Nice and quiet though.
Holy crap. The one thing I have in my inventory is a bag of clothes.
There you go, Blix. That's another one. I described this sad, sad town. Everyone's like, sniff. George was like, hey, I got these bag of clothes. Things are looking up. Everything's sorcerer.
I just love that you've been pantsless for how many episodes of the game? The whole game? Just
While Jorsa is putting on his sweatpants or whatever.
Well, no, you remember you found a bag of clothes at there was the necromancers underneath the inn. You found a bag down there.
Oh.
Yeah, but I didn't actually wear any clothes, I guess.
You just found this like this. I guess you felt liberated. So,
well,
Klaudia would like to go speak with. Is there anyone around, like just standing there that she can go talk with?
oh yeah, I mean, there's merchants selling foods and drinks. Some people have got like knickknacks, bric-a-brac. One person seems to have called the wagon of odd magic items. There's like I said, there's a venturing guild here now on duty, Mac of all trades, and the sheriff stations to the north. So
We should see what we can buy for 12 silver.
Certainly not a good night's sleep.
Klaudia would like to go to the magical items person. I think you said
Sure.
it's right about here. And
it's over here. Yeah.
Oh, over here. Okay,
That's fine.
And-
Yeah.
And say, you all have a terrible pest problem in your forest out there. They're
All right,
clearly.
hang on. I got a map for that. Wait 1 second. So, you all go over there, and there is this crazy lady with bright pink glasses and a pink chiffon and pink hair. Hi, young lady. How are you? I'm Pink Rita. What can I sell you?
Oh Lord.
She's sitting on top of the cart. Her little stubby old lady legs is dangling.
Do you have any dresses?
Nope. I sell magic items.
Magic items.
They tend to be like defective magic items, sometimes cursed, sometimes they're secondhand magic items. I specialize in the things that other people don't want. If you need a wand that explodes every once in a while, either the enemy, sometimes yourself. You never know. You never know what you might need. If you need a prosthetic limb, if you need an ersatz eye, if you need something to replace a body part, sometimes I have that in stock. Sometimes I have different magic hats and potions, and I have a whole lot of cocaine.
I was about to say you're a terrible salesperson, but you really brought it back at the end there.
Moog, do you want some cocaine for your stub?
Does cocaine grow new hand?
No. It is what we do is we distill old potions do eventually wear out. So you ever seen it, potions of speed? Well, if you distill that down and you let it dry out and you cook it down, oh my god, it does the same thing. It might give you a heart attack, but it is. I'm on it right now, and I'm feeling great. I do have. She looks down and sees your stump. She's like, I do have magic prosthetic hands, prosthetic limbs. Unless you're attached to your stump. I'm sorry. I mean,
technically stump attached to me, but do you do magic prosthetics with payment plan, perhaps?
No.
What's the price range for a prosthetic hand?
Let me see. 150 gold. This is just standard wondrous item. I've got one left. Unfortunately, I mean, she's looking at you like you lost your right hand, or which hand did you lose?
Right hand.
Yeah, she has a second left hand. So that's the best I got, and every once in a while it goes on the fritz. But I can sell it to you, 150 gold.
I'm actually trying to figure out how much gold I have.
I have 22, and the 13 silver. I just added that.
The rubber band and stick option is still on the table, Moog.
True. Pink Rita, do you buy things?
Yeah, depending on what you have.
Terrible secrets.
Well, I think I still have a platinum mirror.
Ooh.
What if we could give you 6 real hands?
I don't need that, dear.
Okay.
You see her, she goes, her head turns around into the cart. She's, whoa, okay, what are we dealing with? Who are you again? Why are we here? I like that platinum mirror. Oh, that's fancy. Straight up trade you for it.
You're welcome to have this mirror, Moog, if you want one of the other. If you want a second left hand, you can pass though. I'm okay with that.
I'm trying to envision, functioning with 2 left hands here.
Maybe hold out for a better solution.
Can you still do two-handed fighting if you've technically got the same hand? I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
Two lefties don't make a right.
I feel like your mirror might be worth in a hand that doesn't fit.
Yeah.
It's pretty and platinumy.
Let's see, look, you just look at this. See this hand, and I know it's another lefty, but you just put it on the other side, so your palms will face in the same direction, or you can flip it upside down, so you have a pinky up and the thumb down. It'd feel weird, but you could technically use it for a second hand.
Well, yeah, he's right. Yeah, she is right. I mean, it could just be an upside down thumb. That's not the worst thing in the world.
I think you're underestimating how important it is to have your thumb in the right place, but
Don't settle, Moog. We can find you something better. How much will you give us for this mirror?
Oh, well, since it's a straight up trade, I'd say.
It's a trade.
I'd probably 150 gold for it. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's what Pink Rita likes.
Does anybody else want anything that we can bargain for?
Hey, you do me a favor. Now, you're a thief. Or you are a rogue type. Does anybody so? You've been around loot, Stan. You have anybody who's got a thieving background. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Klaudia rolls.
Emily,
I guess
that's the worst roll I've rolled.
Stan gets a 20.
Stan, that mirror she's holding is easily worth 1,000 gold.
Stan, maybe you should carry this.
Yeah, but you don't know that.
I will say, Claudia, that mirrors, as this lady probably knows, worth far more than what she's asking. I don't blame a merchandiser for
Don't
trying.
fucking peek, read, old man. Oh, you are a silver. She sees you notices you for the first time, the silver fox that you are. She starts to lift the girls up one at a time from her waist all the way back up to the chest. Get them back into place. How you doing? Wanna go for a roll in the hay?
You're wasting your time, lovely. Me and my penis are not on speaking terms and have not been for some years.
Oh, then you need some of this cocaine, it can do wonders.
Yeah, they do tell me it's kind of a catch-all solution to one's
cure-all.
problems.
That opium, it's the best.
But perhaps not right now. I wonder if you could perhaps tell us what's going on. We're new in town, and we definitely haven't had any incidents coming into town. Why everyone's so down?
Well, I assume you saw the signs under new management. Yes. Apparently, some of the kids, kids do go into the grove, past the cherry groves to where East Cherry used to be. Now that's our old burned down town. That was about 85 years ago when I was a little girl, and they had to burn that down because it was under a curse. Years had gone by, and kids would go into the grove into the old town, and something woke up, and now the kids are, now the kids are, murderous psychopaths. They showed up with magic masks, and every time we send somebody in there, they don't come back. So we put out a town with put out a call. The sheriff went to the Adventuring Guild and put out a call looking for adventurers who are willing to go and, help everybody out. And so far, no one showed up yet. Are you sure you want to fuck or some cocaine or fuck while on cocaine? It's been a while, dear.
It certainly has. We're sort of in the middle of something concerning, actually, the root of the problem with these missing children. Not that we're the cause of the problem at all. Yeah, I guess, I suppose whatever's in East Cherry is the reason for all these springing up child predators.
No, it's not the cherries, dear. The cherry's been around for back when this used to be a druid grove. Now, the town of East Cherry, a little while on the other side of the grove used to be our town, and it got under curse. So the mayor, rest her, she in wisdom, she decided that she was just going to burn the old town down, and we moved west on this side. Now we're West Cherry. We rebuilt. And then the old curse seemed to woke up and took our kids from us. Oh, that's so good. Yeah.
So setting fire to the town didn't help. Surprising.
Hindsight's 20/20 and all.
Okay. Well, unless anybody needs cocaine or sex with an old lady, I suggest that we perhaps find out what's going on from this mayor character.
You won't see the mayor. She has, her doors are locked right now. Your best shot is you got the sheriff is probably your best bet, so.
We should go see sheriff and see what's going on, while also mentioning that we have done no atrocities since entering town limits.
Yes, I feel like we should lead with that. Or maybe don't say that, because you sound very suspicious right now, Moog.
Does anybody want some cocaine? The first bump's free.
I'm suggesting that before we go and see the sheriff, we don't get high on cocaine.
Let Moog know when magical left hand is on clearance sale.
I mean,
well, right now, I'll trade you that mirror right now. You got a magical left hand.
No, we're gonna hang on to the mirror. But did you say that you have free cocaine? Because I'll take a little for the road.
Oh, everybody gets the first bumps free. After that, you got to come back and pay, dear. So yeah, she'll.
It's a solid business model.
She'll hop down and give you a bump's worth underneath your nose.
Well, I was gonna save it for later. Jeez, but okay.
All right.
Just snorts it right through the koala mask.
Do you snort it through the koala mask?
Yeah. Well, the koala will have like a white ring around the nose.
Okay, so for the next 10 minutes, you move at double speed. You have an extra bonus action every round, and at the end of that 10 minutes, I want you to give me a Constitution save. At the beginning, it's easy. It's like DC 2. It's very minimal. This is to see whether or not your heart stops moving. But because you're you don't have to worry about it. So
you're dead. You can do as much cocaine as you like.
You might actually feel your old
being dead. Yeah.
Yeah, so you actually might feel something actually pump once or twice in your chest. That feels that good. You have a lot of great ideas. None of them are good, but you also have an urge to do a lot of push-ups. So yeah, do with that as you see fit.
Nice.
Okay, well, if no one else wants to give an old lady a nice throw the old lady a bone or some cocaine or buy my goods, then get the fuck out of here.
Okay, lovely. Thank you for your time. Maybe we'll catch you later. Have a good day. We're off to see the sheriff, I suppose.
Okay.
Everybody, again, be cool.
Oh, by the way, is cocaine illegal here?
That's a long time to ask. You don't know. Okay, so you guys go to the north end of town, and this is where you come in. You come inside a well-lit, well-kept, at first, sheriff's station. There's a human man passed out behind his desk. Yeah, there are bottles of wine open everywhere, and a big mountain of cocaine on his desk. There are reports and everything on letters on all these tables with like big kid missing, and yeah.
Looks like we can relax about the cocaine thing then.
So the sheriff is unconscious.
Yes.
So,
well, he's laying down. You haven't checked if he's conscious or not. So,
well, fine. Moog will walk over and just tap him on the forehead there, see if he wakes up.
He kind of grumbles, farts a little, and rolls back over.
Wait, are we not going to steal all this cocaine before we wake him up?
Yep. Take out Widow Crippler and crush his skull.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ! What?
Give me an attack roll.
Oh no!
Holy shit!
Well, a 6 and a 14.
I think he technically has advantage since the guy
that's why he's got the advantage. So I'm doing the 14 with the advantage.
We're supposed to ask questions first.
Jesus Christ.
Oddly enough, you don't hit.
Oh, thank God.
Jesus.
Well, does the impact into the desk next to his head, does that wake him up?
He kind of opens up one eye and looks at you. What?
Moog was just trying to see if you were awake.
Shh, not so loud.
We have come to be deputized.
Why? Are you... I mean, who sent you? He looks like he's going to puke. Hang on. No, I'm good. He stands up, wobbles a little bit, goes over to his desk, roots around for another bottle of wine, finds these two on the end and just starts picking them up and like just getting the last little bits out of each one. Who are you? Why are you here? What do you want?
Stan will quickly step in front of Moog. Hi there, we're the totally innocent party. We've been sent by the Adventurers Guild to look into your missing child problem. We were told we'd get all the support we needed and money.
Say all that again?
Totally innocent party from the Adventurers Guild, missing children, bonus reward.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, man. He goes over to his desk drawer here, pulls out the shittiest, like the badges that are meant for kids, and tosses one to each of you. Great, you're deputies. Go to East Cherry, find the curse, break the curse, save our kids. I'm done, man.
Money.
I'm done. I'm done. I can't anymore. These people, like, every time I send somebody in there, they die. So, you know what? Fuck it.
Wait.
Fuck it.
You quitting?
No.
Give Moog badge. Moog sheriff now.
No, you're deputy. I'm not. No, you're deputy.
Okay, so these people, how have they been done?
Do you have any idea what it's like dealing with that mayor, that elvish bitch? She is she's so high on herself, and she is just, oh God, I'm done.
Yes.
I'm done.
Okay.
So great. You solved the problem. I haven't been sitting here working on reports and trying to find kids and dealing with their families. No, she hides in the mansion. So great.
All right.
Do it.
Let us go see Elvish Mayor to have
good luck. You ain't getting in, buddy.
Nice, friendly conversation.
You ain't getting in, pal.
Perhaps we avoid that for the time being. So yeah, what exactly is the bonus payment per child, dead or alive, that we bring back?
What? You're supposed to just help us break the curse and stop the child predator curse. It's turning, all the kids get turned into some kind of weird dark fae magic. That's all we know. It's like some kind of evil something over in the other old East Cherry. But that's our best guess. And everyone we send comes back dead. So good luck.
Well,
have fun.
Vague evil does not beget vague bonus payment options.
Listen,
maybe that's a mistake you've been making with these other people. If you've been telling them, go fight the vague evil, maybe you'll get paid. It's not much of an incentive.
Okay, listen, I don't, like, that's between you and the Adventuring Guild. If you took the contract, they got you something. If you happen to get, hey, you know what? Extra 100 gold for every kid you save.
Nice.
And by save, let us define.
Alive. Reunited with their parents. Living and happy and whole.
We'd like that stack of cocaine as well, please, to be going on with.
Are these masks over here on this table?
They're letters.
Okay, never mind.
I suppose we should ask about things, actually. What can you tell me about mysterious masks? Not that we've seen any, but we've heard rumors that some of these fae folk are wearing mysterious masks.
Listen, all we know is that kids who went off, came back, changed. They got masks now. They've got weird fae powers, and they've got these magic wands that come out of, we don't know where they got them from. And they've been killing townsfolk and killing people left and right. And they come every night and they attack and they run off with stuff, and they're hoodlums. And they weren't like that before, but ever since they've been wearing the masks.
Is there anybody in town named Gran?
Gram?
Or Gam?
Or
Gam.
Oh, Gam. Huh. Well, there was a, whoa, shit. He ruffles through his papers here. He's like, back when this town used to be East Cherry before my time, there was this, she was kind of like this old druid lady that, like, the mayor would argue over, and they argued whether the town was cursed, whether it wasn't. They wanted to move everything, and Gam was completely against it. And the mayor opted to burn the old town down due to a curse or a plague or something like that. I don't remember what the deal is, but Gam was this friendly, sort of witchy, druidy lady. That's
hippie.
Why? Why do you ask?
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, we're investigators. This is us investigating. Just asking basic questions about things that
Okay,
may or may
that's
not
fair.
have come from the lips of a dying child.
Wait, what was that again?
Nothing. Anyway, you get back to doing whatever you were doing. I'm sure you're very busy. We'll each take a handful of cocaine and see you later.
He has got a mountain of it right there. So each of you can take a like a little roll. You can roll up a parchment.
Yeah,
get a little like an envelope's worth of cocaine. So yeah,
I will take that. Might be useful.
Oh, I was planning to fill one of these empty bottles with it.
Also good. That's basically Coca-Cola.
Oh, I want to take enough work and sell and maybe buy a hand.
We're not get distracted with a business venture right now.
I was like, you're going to try to sell the cocaine back to the distributor who is Pink Rita. Like, good luck.
It seems like they've probably got their cocaine needs met in this town at the moment. That's what you get when you live a child-free existence.
I was thinking about using it to poison something.
We'll see. There's lots of ways we can abuse drugs.
Very loose definition of poison there.
Whatever the case, we're the law now.
Yeah, so as of right now, the Dicey Bastards are in fact deputized under the authority of the Sheriff Brian Quinn to investigate what the old ruins of East Cherry and try to figure out what is exactly going on with this curse. And I think this is a good place to end this particular episode after such wonderful child death. Again, Klaudia, I can't thank you enough for really, really putting that kid down. He clearly deserved it, you know.
That kid fought the law, and the law won.
I'm a nurturer.
So before we sign off, does anybody have anything they'd like to say to our friends, our family, our guests out there?
No, we'll just let the stunned silence of this.
Keep on horsing.
Stay in school, kids, or else Emily's coming for you.
And say no to drugs, he says as he fills his pockets with cocaine.
Emily Kaplan, Robert Bevan, and Drew Hayes. I'm MK Gibson. We're the Dicey Bastards, and you've been great. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey.
You've been listening to Dicey Bastards, brought to you by Authors and Dragons, the channel by Geeks for Geeks. If you'd like to support this content and the authors therein, please do contribute at patreon.com/authors and dragons. Not only will you get secret content, you'll also get access to a vibrant community of online weirdos. See you there.
You little brat.